Good evening, dudes. This is your roving reporter, Eugene, live downtown. I'm at the new Brisbane casino, Club Conrad. This is where the high rollers hang out, and I'm really rolling high tonight. I hear they're expecting me, dudes, so I just think I'll cruise on in. Here we go.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Sean, how are you? You're expecting me this evening?
Yes, sir. Are you a member of the Club Conrad Casino?
No, I don't think I am. No.
We have a dress code as well, unfortunately.
Oh,
we don't
do
allow
you?
jeans or boots or especially shirts with no collars.
Oh, I thought you were expecting me.
Not expecting you, sir. No, unfortunately.
Oh,
Mr. Jensen.
Yeah, sure.
The Sultan's waiting for you at your table, as usual.
Terrific. Thanks, mate.
Enjoy yourself. Hey, nice jeans.
Thank you, sir.
Steele!
Yo, yeah, you guessed it. It's that time again. It's time for Australia's third craziest game show, Crazy Crosswords. And now introducing the host of the show, the handsome, the fabulous Steele Jensen.
Good evening and welcome to Crazy Crosswords. If you're tuning in for the first time, we're very glad because last night's show was just woeful. Anyway, tonight it's another story. Tonight we've got the energy happening and I'd like to introduce, talking about energy, the Ms. Beautiful herself, Velvet. Entrez-vous.
Thank you. I noticed that they actually called you handsome at the start.
It's a comedy.
Oh, comedy, great, okay. That makes sense now, it makes sense. I was really worried about it.
Why?
No, nothing, it's fine. Let's
You're
move
serious,
over.
weren't you?
I'm sorry. I think you're beautiful.
Don't patronise me.
Okay, Brad and Peter, nice to have you back. Big round
Carry
of
on,
applause
the
for them. The champions. Only because the women last night let them win. We were very kind to them last night.
Well, I think they know that male egos are rather fragile and if we don't get our way, we just rant and rave and crash the car.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And look, the surfy shirts again.
Nice guys, very hot tuna tonight, aren't they? Very hot tuna. Something on his shirt anyway, I'm not quite sure from here what it is. It looks like hot tuna. No, it's, what is it? Dinner.
Oh,
A new brand of surfwear. Welcome to the show, guys. And in the blue team, the challengers. I think they outnumber them. Look, hey, big hand for the challengers.
That's right. Well, if we put the two of them together, we get sort of a whole person.
Well, those two together make a basketball player. And what's happening here? Is this kind of a Brady Bunch situation? Or
Exactly, Steele.
who are these little munchkins?
These are two guys I just found outside. Bought them in.
Oh, these are the kids from Nimbin who
Yeah,
are wandering
exactly.
around saying, "Are you my daddy? Are you my daddy?" Are you my It's a funny life in Nimbin. Father's Day is so confusing for the youth. Anyway, welcome to the show. So, Steve, what do you do, mate?
I'm a molecular physicist, Steele.
You know any good jokes about molecular physics?
Can't say I do. I can't even say it.
We're just bonding.
Very good.
Not bad, huh? Little science
Very
there, eh? Why is it
Went
so?
right over the audience's head.
Oh, of course, look at them.
They're doing
lovely
a marvellous
people,
job.
fantastic.
And Nick, what do you do for a living?
Go to school.
You go to school for a
And you
living.
get paid for that?
No.
No. Do you have to do homework?
Yeah.
Do you get really crabby teachers?
Yeah.
Do you think your teacher might be watching tonight?
Maybe.
You want to say hello to your teacher in that camera over there?
Hi, Mrs. Moore.
He just called you crabby, Mrs. Moore. Yeah, talk about a straight C student. And Jim. G'day, mate. Hi. How are you? Are you just here for the cuteness, aren't you? Can you spell?
No.
Oops.
Well, you've come to the right place because none of our contestants can spell. And to put that to the test, let's sashay
start
to the board,
again.
shall we? Get on with the game. Before we get into round one, what we need to do is look at the prizes that our winners could be scoring tonight.
Thank you very much, Steele. Tonight's contestants will receive these fabulous prizes. You're off to SeaWorld on the fabulous Gold Coast from SeaWorld. And then you're off on a fantastic return cruise up the Brisbane River on the historic Miramar. You'll ride up and down and up and down, and they will drop you back. And this prize comes to you, of course, from Miramar Cruises. And then you arrive at Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. Enjoy native African plants and animals at Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. And then you're off on the Harley Davidson with Gary from Hardly D Tours. And then you're going to enjoy dinner and a side-splitting show at Crazy's Comedy Restaurant, Brisbane's craziest restaurant, as you would expect. And then it's time to splish and splash at Wet n Wild Water Park. Try at Whitewater Mountain or just hang around by the pools and check everyone out. That's cool, Wet n Wild Water Park. And then it's time to go to Movie World, Hollywood on the Gold Coast. And this prize, of course, comes to you from Warner Brothers Movie World. And, of course, all the prizes come from Crazy Crosswords.
I just love doing that ever since I came back from Thailand. Okay. Round one. And we're going to get stuck right into it. Test the buzzers, please. Gold team. Looking good. Blue team. Oh, my Glen Ridge, eat your heart out, mate. Okay, let's get into it. Velvet, you ready on the board?
I'm ready.
One across. No, we don't have a one across tonight. It's two across. Two across. The first one, 5-letter word, which means to have no money. Blue team.
Broke.
Oh. Obviously, Scene might have another one. Here we go. And another one. 1 out of 3. Obviously, a future cricket player for the Australian team in the making there. Okay, we won one. They won one. And Richie Richardson, wasn't that amazing? Richie Richardson, yes, this is the worst Australian team that has ever played here before. Yeah, well, we out of you, didn't we, mate? Anyway, that's another story. Hope we can edit this bit. It's really boring, isn't it?
Yes, let's move over here.
Let's just look at Velvet. TNA girl,
let's
spin
look at
around.
the board.
Oh, the board is boring. Okay, let's do it anyway. 2 down. 2 down. A card game where the object of the exercise is to get as close to 21 as possible. Blue team again.
Blackjack.
Guys, you're being beaten by a 10-year-old.
How do you know these things? Can't catch a ball, but he knows how to make money in a casino. There you go. Look, can you... Here we are.
Thank you, Steele.
Yeah, try to catch them.
I hate small children. Okay, moving right along. 3 across. 3 across, the appropriately named building which houses our new casino here in Brisbane. Gold team.
Treasury.
Treasury it is. Treasury, eh? And boy, doesn't that put some money into our state coffers. And good to see all those people out there losing the wages that they're supposed to be spending on food for their children and rent, going down the blackjack table and giving it all to the old government because, hey, you can't get them with tax, you can get them with a casino. And I think it's a really good idea, actually, don't you? Prey on the innocent and the weak. 1 down. 1 down, an abbreviation for self-loading rifle.
SLR.
SLR. Ooh. Also, single lens reflex camera. Fantastico.
Okay, 3 down?
3 down, okay. I can live with that one. Let's have a look. What's the clue here? A game the old diggers used to play with a couple of coins. Gold team.
2 up.
Right. Boy, this is a real gambly one, isn't it? When you look, the other night we had, what did we have? Southeast Asian wars and terrorism.
Yes,
now we've got gambling.
These at the moment.
Next game will be sex. Don't worry. Stick around, folks. 5 across.
And you will have written that game, I'm sure.
Oh, it's been in my mind for years. 5 across.
Oh, wrong one.
3-letter word to place a wager. Gold team. Bet. Good one. Let's now take across to the prizes our contestants are not playing for at the moment.
Tonight's contestants will not receive these fabulous prizes. You'll travel by magnificent, air-conditioned coffin to hell, where you'll spend eternity babysitting a demonically possessed child, or if you prefer, 5 minutes with Bird and Patty. And then, after choosing option A, you'll meet the love of your life, and you'll get married, and spend eternity watching Sale of the Century. And for the ladies, you'll win a romantic dinner with Squat the Whale. This prize proudly brought to you by Spike Dyson and Crazy Crosswords.
Where do they get these ideas from? Oh, I don't know. I think back to the game. 4 across, we've got a few letters in there. The sound a pig makes. Gold team.
Oink.
Oink.
And I'd like to point out that Nick put his hand up for that one.
I noticed, yeah. There's a well-trained boy from mine. It's like nuts and buzzers here. It's not like the classroom. Okay. I know that one. Oink. 6 across. Oink, which means pull over, driver. 6 across. A building where gambling takes place. Gold team again.
Casino.
Casino.
They're good.
Another clue for that could be a town where nothing takes place. Casino. If you've been there, you know what I mean. Slow motion on still life. An old Aboriginal word for am I dead yet? Okay. 5 down. 5 down to play. Okay. Sorry.
Bingo.
Bingo. I think. Yes, you're right. No, actually, he's wrong. He's wrong.
Oh, it is too.
He's wrong. He was premature, and there is treatments for such things. But this, the clue I've got here is a type of drum they play in the Congo. Blue team.
Bongo?
Bongo's right. Actually, they play djembes in the Congo, and bongos come from Latin America, but we wanted to get that bongo, Congo, King Leonardo thing happening just to kind of bring the youth out in our contestants. Okay. 7 across. Let's have a look at 7 across. 7 across. Ooh, I don't know if I can say this at 7 o'clock. What farm animal do you get down off?
Very cryptic.
Okay, another clue. Quack, quack. Gold team.
Duck.
Duck. Get down. All right. 8 across. Come on, I've got the... Why do we do this? It's not for the money, I can assure you. Oh my goodness, another one of those. I think I'll change that. What kind of fights can you bet on with chickens? Gold team. Cock. Cock it is. My brother and I used to have cockfights as kids. Sword fights, actually. Anyone who's had a brother close to them in age, any boy, will know the thrill of a sword fight.
This male thing.
Did we finish that?
We finished the game.
We finished the game. We finished the game. Amazing.
Like
Big hand
3
for
shows in
finishing
a
the
row.
game. That's incredible. Now, girls don't know about sword fights, do they? I think we better go to an ad on that note. We're back. It's round 2 time. What do we do now?
I don't know, that's why I asked you.
I haven't been doing this long enough to know. There's a little running sheet
I'm
somewhere.
sure there's a piece of paper that'll tell us.
Round 2.
There we go.
Intro score updates. Okay, there we are. Score updates. How you going, Gold Team?
Champions.
8.
8.
8.
7.
7.
7. It's
Wow,
close.
It's close.
That's a great shirt. Great shirt. Fantastic. Get a life, man.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, he got it from Lowe's, I think.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Great.
What a loser. Talking about losers.
Losing prizes.
Thanks very much, Steele. Tonight's losing contestants receive these fabulous prizes. You'll take home these premium quality Australian nuts and morsels from Mary Ram. With unmatched natural goodness, quality and freshness, they come to you, of course, from Mary Ram Nut Distributors. Enjoy the latest movie releases at Birch Carroll and Coyle Cinemas. And they've got sweets and treats and movies, and you can sit down and you can stand up at Birch Carroll and Coyle Cinemas.
It's phone competition time.
Yes.
Now, do you want to do that little thing, that sort of bimbo thing with the phone thing?
I don't think so. I think you make a much better bimbo than I do, Steele. I think you can do it. Let's
No,
break
but-
down all the stereotypes.
Well, you're blonde. It's a tradition.
Don't
Come on.
start with that. Off you go. Don't you think you'll make a much better bimbo than I would? Yes. Okay.
Right, you announce it.
Now we have the mobile phone competition with our lovely Velvet here. And this is the number to call. Just pick up the phone, call this number, and you can win a mobile phone from the Com Store. Big hand for our co-host here. Okay. Beautiful work. Wonderful work. See, I knew you could do it a lot better than I could.
Improvisational geniuses, that's what we are. No script, no retakes.
That's
just
why they
do it
don't
in one.
pay us.
That's why there's so much like mistakes and everything going. We can't afford the tape. Tape is expensive. We spend about as much on this entire show as Hey Hey It's Saturday spends on tea breaks. I'm telling you. And
Absolutely.
In fact, they probably spend more.
And we probably spend a lot more time wasting time. So
Yeah.
maybe we should play a game.
Molly Meldrum's not exactly your sort of low maintenance, I don't think.
I don't know either.
Apparently got busted with a false bottom in his suitcase. All right. Can I say that? No, I just did.
Yeah,
Hey,
kids won't
Red
get
Simons
it.
would have said something worse. Let's get on to the game. Round 2, game 2, 1 across, as is the tradition. This is an island very close to Brisbane in the north.
Morton.
No.
That's east. In the north, got a bridge going to it. Gold team.
Fraser.
Not Fraser. There's a bridge.
Bribey.
Bribey! And if you'd given me a little bribey, you might actually winnie tonight. But hey, isn't it a great Australian? We've got all those bribey, Barbie, Winnie, Woolies, Sunnies. No, okay. Just was thinking kind of, okay. One down. Describing something as such as a desert, devoid of life. Also used to be used in the
red
old days for
person,
infertile women.
Barren.
Barren's right. And talking about barren, as the cultural scene in Brisbane has often been described, well, I disagree with it because we've been out on the streets and we've been checking out the population. So
Thanks.
let's go to Vox Pops.
I spelled it.
Vox Pops.
My wife was a Welshman.
Your wife's a Welshman. Oh, well, mate, you know, it's all right, to each his own. You couldn't have found a Welsh woman to marry, perhaps? St Stephen's is actually in this very street. And do you think it's actually good for you?
I don't know.
And I think that's right. And if it's not, well, you'll be lost even further, won't you?
See, what you do is you come in here and you buy a pipe and you smoke the pipe, man. Hi.
Is he anyone's boyfriend?
Shut up, shut up.
Hers.
So what have you...
Wore that crazy crosswords.
Come on, bit controversial. Your government won't be watching Bris 31, believe me. This is, of course, a very elaborate way of getting young girls' phone numbers, isn't it? Because we're from nowhere. We're not even from Bris 31 at all. They believe us. No, we are. Couple of right dodgy-looking characters over here. So it's a lot easier in the traffic with a phone, isn't it? I find. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What happened then?
Looks like we're back. Fox. I love that stuff on the street. It's fun. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. Oh, I've got some clues here. That'll make it easier, won't it? 4B, 4C.
Any
Don't worry,
time
just make a cup of tea. I won't be long. Clive Robertson used to do this. That's where I get my inspiration from. There we go. Got the clues? Of course, he'd be a bit more like this, wouldn't he? And very arrogant about it.
Anytime.
2 down. To be tied up or to leap. Blue team.
Bond?
Bond.
No.
Molecular physicist or whatever. He's bonding. That's all he's into. No. Gold team.
Bound?
Bound. And gagged. Bound and gagged. I think that makes number 6 across. You should be good at this one, Nick or Jim. First name of an English writer of sadistic children's books. Last name is Blyton. Her first name, Blue team?
Enid.
Dad reads it, but Nick doesn't. No. Nick tells me he's into the Phantom that goes to walks, the man who cannot die, who is 400 years old and moves like greased lightning, say the pygmy of the band are. But, hey, enough anthropology. 7 down. There we go, 7 down. 7 down. I'm just trying to think of a clue on my feet here, but I can't, so I'll go to perfect. There we are, there's the word perfect. Something which is perfect. Could be described as starting with I, D, I, D, ideal. That was hard. That was hard to get out. Oh dear. Without actually saying the word. 12 across. We've got an end there. 12 across. These are parts of the body which secrete all kinds of groovy things like endorphins and
Glands?
So Glands is right. I thought you'd get that one, Steve. Listen, you will definitely be in the Australian cricket team if you don't learn to catch. Okay. 11 across. 11 across. The clue says an artificial international language based on Esperanto or something you say at a wedding. Blue team.
Yes.
Now you say that for the rest of your life after the wedding, mate. 3 letters. First letter is I. Slip it in. No pun intended. First, and you say at the wedding, do you take this? And you say, would you? No, you wouldn't say that to the priest. You'd say,
do.
Gold team.
Do.
Do's not right. The whole bit. The whole bit.
I do.
You do. And you did. I do. 3 letters. I think we better take an ad break so that we can keep this thing going. We're back.
We are.
And front. And to the side we have the 2 teams. And talking about deciding, we have to decide.
Yes.
Gold team, how many balls have you?
11.
11. Blue team.
11.
Ooh.
Tension mounts.
We're going to have a tiebreaker.
What do you reckon?
I think so.
A tiebreaker question, okay. 2
Okay.
teams, just to settle the tie. Before we do, no, we'll do it. This guy's holding up a sign that says winning prizes. Now, no, we'll wait for that. I'm going to settle this, find out who the winners are before we know what the prizes are. Question, both teams ready on your buzzer. Here it is. What is the definition of a square root? Blue team.
A date with an accountant?
Explain that.
Listen, I'm seriously worried about the socialisation of this small boy of yours. How old are you, Nick?
11.
11. You got 2 up, you got blackjack, you got a date with an accountant. I mean, what is going on in the world? What school do you go to?
Ironside.
Why don't you go somewhere normal, like Red Bank Plains or something? Ironside. Upper middle class twats. What are they teaching you over there? Unbelievable. Look, we might have to disallow that, waiting for the judge's decision, but let's have a look at the winning prizes our winners will take with them tonight. I don't believe it.
Thanks very much, Steele. Tonight's contestants will receive these fabulous prizes. You're off to SeaWorld on the fantastic Gold Coast from SeaWorld. And then you're off on a magnificent return cruise up and down the Brisbane River from Miramar Cruises. And then, of course, it's off to Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, where you can see numbats, wombats, and koalas and kangaroos at Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary before you go to Crazy's Comedy Restaurant for dinner and a show from Crazy's Comedy Restaurant. Then you're off with Gary on the the Harley Davidson from Hardly D Tours. Be prepared to get wet and have a wild time at Australia's premier aquatic fun park, Wet n Wild. Before you head off to Movie World, Hollywood on the Gold Coast. This prize comes from Warner Brothers Movie World, and all of these prizes courtesy of Crazy Crossword.
Okay. Oh, we're back.
Well, I guess, you know, we should actually give it to the gold team, but we have had some new information. Michael Jackson's just rung up and he's quite interested in Nick. And apparently they've got a free trip to Never Neverland. So I think, guys,
they want to leave us
off to Never Neverland, and I think Nick will be able to take matters in hand, because for an 11-year-old, he is so precocious, I don't believe it. I think.
So, behand.
No, the Christian majority has said we cannot have kids like that on
there. Oh no! Say hi to Michael for us.
I mean, they undo 30 years of television with the Partridge Family, the Brady Bunch, and then suddenly you get something as dysfunctional as this. I mean, they could only do The Simpsons as an animation, not with real people. So we've been told no more. And we're going to have these two gnarly rubbernecks on now. Rad and Eat. Rad and Eat, Brad and Pete. How you going, guys? Or is it Prad and Beat? I'm Prad and I'm Beat. Good to have you on the show. Finally in the chair for the last round. And last night, those who were watching, they didn't quite finish
the
crossword, because I just wouldn't stop talking. So we're going to make sure they finish. Can you put a whip on me and turn me on and keep me moving?
Yes.
Keep me moving. 4C, 4 being Thursday, seeing being third round. We're ready to go. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, we've got 2 minutes to do it, so let's do it. 1 down. The surname of an American Indian actor who refuses to receive Oscars. He's not an Indian.
That's right.
First name Marlon, second name Brando. Absolutely.
Okay.
American India, that's what it says. I don't know. I just read the script, that's all I know. 2 down. A chemical designed by Americans to peel the skin off innocent civilians and defoliate trees at the same time. It's
nuclear?
Well, it's not quite nuclear. It's napalm, absolutely. See, I've got a friend who's a Vietnam vet. He's become a psychic now. He does napalm readings. It's pretty interesting. Couldn't resist. 5 across. To have something cut off, particularly limbs. Amputated. Past tense, that's right.
Close enough.
I think these guys are going. 7 across. A magazine for young ladies.
Dolly.
I knew you'd know that one, Pete. Right. Dolly teaches you how to have one, Cosmo teaches you how to fake one, and New Idea teaches you how to knit one. As an 8 down. 8 down. Now, if any comedians try and say that's Michael Van Acker's line, it's not. I saw it on a greeting card. 8 down. 8 down. A type of sweet potato. A type of sweet potato. It's spelt Y-A-M. Yam. Yeah, man. Okay. 9 across, 3-letter word, slang for police.
Pigs.
No. Cop. A little more polite than that one, thank you. 6 down, to have the wool pulled over your eyes.
To be...
No, not a New Zealand sexual term. To be do. The bell's about to go. Oh, guys, you're going to have to come back tomorrow night. We can't finish it. I'm sorry. Duped was the word, duped, to have the wool pulled over your eyes. Seduced in New Zealand.
You didn't do it.
Why not? It's easy, it's gratuitous. Why don't you come over with me over here? We can get in a one shot.
Okay.
And I think it's about time to say goodbye, really,
goodbye.
Isn't it? And Pete, you'll be back tomorrow night again, and hopefully we'll get to finish one, and you guys can go off and shake hands with the seals.
Otherwise, you're just coming back again and winning another packet of nuts.
Oh, but they are cute. You've got to admit, they're cute, aren't they? Ladies and gentlemen, crazy crosswords. Any crazier and it'd be silly.
Crazy crosswords. Crazy crosswords. Crazy crosswords. That's right. Gentlemen, it's crazy crosswords.
Special thanks to our hosts, Jonathan Atherton and Megan Sumner.
Crazy crosswords. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy crosswords.
Our food is provided by Ribbits, and drinks by our sponsor soft drinks. Velvet's clothes from Sports Girls, Steve's clothes from Anand's Way, Dry Cleaning by
Blue Line Dry Cleaning.
and audience seating from Aloha Party High.
Crazy
Get the graphics from Mac Animations, audio and lighting from IJS Content Sound and Lighting. Props and costumes from the Costume Company, audience giveaways from One Home Video. Custom crew choose to fly Black Fox Airlines and stay at Bates Motels right around Australia.
This program proudly brought to you by Ribbits, Mary Rand, and LOA.
I'm in love with crosswords. I'm going crazy about your